Hi, this is Arifa Qureshi, and today I'll be teaching you how to make dough. Now, before we begin, please make sure you have bread or all-purpose flour. We need some yeast, sunflower, sugar and salt. And the reason I use sunflower oil because it doesn't leave an aftertaste. Let's begin. You put 3 cups of flour, depending on the size of your family. So don't worry about that part. And then the next thing is we need to put a teaspoon of salt, which I'm going to do now. So, because I'm holding one camera, it's kind of tricky, but don't worry about it. We just put the teaspoon in there, and then just, most important, yeah, won't worry too much about that, because that's what happens when you've got a camera in your hand. Teaspoon of salt, and then the sugar to go into the dough, and that helps the yeast rise. There you go, about that much should do it. Okay, let's remove the cup because we don't need that. And then finally we need to add some yeast. Which is about a teaspoon. So this way we have all the ingredients together. And now, once you've prepared that, we will move on to the next stage. Okay, lovely people. To that now we're going to mix all the dry ingredients. We want to make sure it mix well. And then we add in the oil, which is the sunflower oil, which is about a tablespoon, as you can see. And then we add the final ingredients, which is the water. And we do it gradually because we don't want to have it too thin or mushy. So we keep mixing. Now I like to do it by hand, but you know, it depends how messy or you want to get. And now I'll be composing a little tune. It's called the Dough Song, and this is how it goes. If you're feeling stressed and you're feeling low, come along with me and make some dough. Add in 3 cups of flour, a teaspoon of sugar, yeast and salt, and a teaspoon of oil, and put it all together and make a tasty feast. And mixy, and feel the beat. So anyway, we add in the rest of the ingredients. And we just keep doing that till it becomes dough. I like to use my hands. And let me give you a quick tip. With dough, generally, if you coat your hand with oil, that actually stops the dough sticking. It's an amazing fact. Anyway, I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to start mushing like this. When you're feeling stressed and you're feeling low, come along with me and make some dough. Put in the flour, sugar and yeast, and that'll make a tasty flatbread feast. So anyway, you keep doing this, So I'll be doing this for a few minutes, and then I will show you the result once I have mixed the dough up. Okay, now you can see it's become dough, kind of sticky, but that's what you want. Now, just imagine you're having a hard day, so you just give it a good pound punch. Yeah, just beat the lights out of this thing, because the more you do that, the softer and more wonderful and tasty the dough and the naan will become. So give it a good one. And once you're done, you can use a dishcloth to cover it up. But you know me, I'm going to cheat and use the lovely bread maker, since I have one anyway. So we'll take a little quick break and come back soon. So ciao for now. Okay, I'm back and you will see the contrast between two doughs, because this is the white dough, which I made earlier, and this is the brown dough, which I also made just to show the contrast. Anyway, what you do is you make a little ball, like a little ball, and you make sure about this size, and you make it go around and round and round and round, squeeze in your hand and put it down, and then do the same with the brown. So you make a little ball, but with the camera it's kind of tricky, so I'm going to put this to a side because we don't need that at the moment. So just for contrast, I'm going to make just two little tiny breads and just roly, 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 roly. And the same with this one, roly, 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 roly. Okay, cool. Putting that aside, I'll get the rolling pin. Which I'm going to take out of the drawer and start to roll it, and then sing the rolling song. Do roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, and you let it roll it, roll it, roll it. Rolling, 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 keep the dough rolling. And then you get this lovely flat shape. And then once you see that your pan is getting warm, that is the flat pan, you can put it on the pan to cook. Okay, now we're going to do the white, and then you will see for yourself the contrast between the brown and the white bread, though the only difference is the flour I put in the pita bread. So that's it. I think that's good enough. Okay, I'm going to shove that on the, just roll it, roll it, roll it, just a little bit more. There we go, as you can see. Yeah. Don't worry about the shape at this point. As long as it tastes good, we don't really care about the shape too much. Most important thing is tasty. So you leave it to cook for a few minutes, and then you will see the results. You will now see that it's starting to kind of puff up and rise, and then, which means I can get my spatula, whichever spatula you can get hold of, and make sure that it's cooked on one side. If it is, great. If it's not, then all you have to do is just turn it. Can you see that lovely brown colour on the brown pita bread, on the brown naan? And then turn this one over. I'll just use my hands because I don't have a problem doing that. And you can see that's the kind of colour you want on both sides. And then it's almost ready to eat. So you can serve it with curry, or you can eat it with butter, or as you like. So that concludes the pita bread. So enjoy it, and don't forget to sing the dough song. Bye for now.